In a small town, there lived a man named Michael. He was known for his hardworking nature and strong values. Michael was the head of his family, and he expected his children to follow in his footsteps. His eldest son, Jack, was a kind-hearted young man, but unlike his father, he was not as focused on work. Jack had dreams of his own. He loved reading books, painting, and he dreamed of becoming a writer one day. However, his father did not understand his dreams. "You should focus on the farm, like your brothers," Michael would always say to Jack. "Books and painting are not going to feed you. You need to learn how to work hard." But Jack's heart was elsewhere. He loved books more than farming, and he had a special dream of marrying the woman he loved. Her name was Sophia. She was beautiful, smart, and full of life. They had been friends since childhood, and Jack knew that she was the one he wanted to marry. But there was a problem. Sophia's father, Mr. Harris, was a strict man who wanted the best for his daughter. He thought Jack was too dreamy and not serious enough to provide for Sophia. One evening, Jack decided to speak to Mr. Harris. He went to his house and asked for Sophia's hand in marriage. "I know I don't have much to offer," Jack said nervously, "but I love Sophia with all my heart. I will do everything I can to make her happy." Mr. Harris looked at Jack for a long time. "I'm not sure, Jack," he said slowly. "You are not like other men. You don't have a good job, and you're not interested in the things that matter to a man like me." Jack's heart sank. He didn't know what to say. He loved Sophia, and he wanted to prove he was worthy of her. The next day, Jack went home to his father's farm. He worked harder than ever, trying to prove to everyone, especially his father, that he could be successful. Michael watched Jack with a mixture of disappointment and anger. "You're wasting your time," he would say. "You should be focused on the farm, not chasing after dreams that won't get you anywhere." Jack ignored his father's harsh words. He knew he had to do something big to show Sophia's father that he was capable. He decided to enter a big competition in the village. Whoever could build the best and most productive farm would win a large sum of money. It was a chance to prove that he could make a living for himself and win Sophia's love. But the path was not easy. Jack faced many challenges. The land he chose for his project was difficult to work with, and he had to borrow money to buy seeds and tools. His brothers laughed at him, saying, "You'll never succeed. Why don't you just give up and join us?" But Jack didn't give up. Every day, he worked from dawn until sunset, planting crops, fixing the soil, and building irrigation systems. He spent nights reading books on farming and learning from others. Slowly but surely, his land began to improve. The crops started growing, and Jack felt a glimmer of hope. As the competition deadline approached, Jack's feelings for Sophia grew stronger. He knew that if he won, he could finally ask for her hand in marriage. But his father, still angry about Jack's focus on his dreams, decided to make things even harder for him. One evening, Michael gathered the family together. "I have decided," he said firmly, "that Jack will marry Laura. She is the daughter of our neighbor, and she is good for the farm. I will not allow Jack to waste his time with his silly dreams." Jack's heart broke. Laura was a nice woman, but she was not the one he loved. He wanted Sophia. Jack tried to talk to his father. "I don't want to marry Laura," he said, his voice shaking. "I love Sophia. I want to be with her. Please, just let me follow my heart." But Michael refused. "You will do what I say. You will marry Laura, or you will leave this house." Jack felt lost. He knew he had to make a choice: obey his father or follow his heart. The day of the competition finally arrived. Jack's farm was not perfect, but it was the best he had ever done. He had worked so hard, and now it was time to see if it would pay off. As the judges walked through the fields, Jack saw Sophia in the crowd. She smiled at him, and his heart raced. He knew he had to talk to her, no matter what happened. After the competition ended, the judges announced the winner. Jack didn't expect to win, but he was proud of what he had done. To his surprise, they announced his name as the winner. The crowd cheered, and Jack felt a rush of emotions. Sophia walked up to him, tears in her eyes. "I knew you could do it, Jack," she said softly. "You're amazing." At that moment, Jack realized that love, hard work, and determination could change everything. But his battle was not over. He still had to face his father. That evening, Jack returned home, holding the prize money in his hand. Michael was sitting on the porch, waiting for him. "You won, didn't you?" Michael asked, his voice cold. Jack nodded. "Yes, father. But I want to marry Sophia, not Laura. I have worked hard, and I believe I've earned the right to make my own choices." Michael stood up and looked at Jack, his face softening. "You've proven yourself, Jack. I have been hard on you, but you've shown me what it means to follow your heart." Tears filled Jack's eyes. "Please, father, let me be happy. Let me marry the woman I love." For a long time, Michael said nothing. Then finally he spoke. "I have always wanted what's best for you, Jack. You've made me proud. Go to Sophia. You have my blessing." Jack married Sophia in a beautiful ceremony. The entire village attended, and Jack felt a sense of peace he had never known. He had fought for his dreams, and now he was free to live the life he had always imagined. Over time, Jack and Sophia built a happy life together. Jack continued working on the farm, but he also wrote stories about his struggles and his love for Sophia. He never gave up on his dreams, and with Sophia by his side, he knew anything was possible. As for Michael, he learned the most important lesson of all. Love, respect, and hard work go hand in hand. He became a proud father, supporting his son's happiness and dreams. Life lesson: follow your dreams, even when it seems impossible. Family and love are the greatest treasures in life. Don't be afraid to fight for them.